Welcome everybody to FrostDrive Hangout. Today's a little different. As you can see, I got a live 2D model made. I've learned the software and I made this from scratch, 100% me. And in other news, we got a new emote in the FrostDrive Art Parlor Discord server. It's a zombie. It's zombie's face. And yeah, today's gonna be a little bit different because so far on this channel I've been doing Let's Plays, and I was trying that earlier. I was playing a game called Frostpunk, but it was just boring. And sometimes video games are just boring to me. So what I feel like doing instead is just drawing, because I want to make a FrostDrive Hangout video, but I don't want to play any video games right now. So I thought this was a good idea because, you know, when was the last time I actually drew just for fun? Probably like 1500 years ago. You know, generally one of my things that I think is that doodling is pretty pointless. It's like working on bigger projects is smarter. You know, like a comic. A comic is, the value of it is greater than the sum of its parts. A doodle is only one part. But I feel like doing it right now because lately I've been stressing. I've been going hardcore into crypto trading because I recently quit my job, and you know, over the past half a year during the crazy bull run, I made more from crypto trading than I was making at my job. So my job was making me miserable, so I quit that. And then I was like, yeah, I could become a full-time trader. And I was studying it hardcore, trading hardcore, and it was going good. It was going great up until made a boo-boo. Up until the huge market crash. And what's, you know, if anybody doesn't know, which, you know, maybe many don't, Bitcoin like lost, I think, over 50% of its value in the last month. And you know, if it would have taken me right now and put me before that happened, I would have been able to see it happening because I know so much about how to read charts now. But there's just one thing I didn't know before the crash, and that's called how to spot bearish divergence. And because I didn't know that, I didn't see it coming. And yeah, lost a lot from that. And then ever since, I've just been having really bad luck, even though I've been studying a lot. Like, I know a lot about technical analysis now. It's freaking baby stuff compared to drawing. Drawing is really hard, but technical analysis and analyzing charts and doing price predictions is pretty easy. Well, it's easy to understand the concepts, I guess. But yeah, I guess it's not easy because I've freaking been losing a lot. And then to top it off, the other day, I think just like a day and a half ago, I figured out how to create crypto trading bots. They just do the trading for you, and they have this strategy called dollar cost averaging grid bot strategy, and it seems pretty smart. And yeah, so I set up these bots, you know, said, hey, use all my money, bros, you got this, go. And it was going great. They were making money, they were funding the funds, and I thought, you know, my dream is achieved, which my dream is financial freedom, so I don't have to do a job and I can just do art instead. And I don't even need that much to survive. I really like being frugal and living off as little as possible. That's like a really cool trait to me. One of my favorite comic artists ever, he's like that too. And he lives off of dirt. He eats dirt for breakfast and lunch. That's pretty cool. So I thought my dream was achieved, and the crypto bots were gonna be the godsend, my answer to my prayers. Until today, the crypto market crashed again, and I lost not only all the profit they made, but even much more. And this is possibly the turning point where I maybe will throw my hands up and say I freaking quit. I'm thinking that if I just did art commissions and I really tried to like hunt down, be aggressive, like art commission me, do it now, and I get enough, I could easily make as much money as I was making at my my minimum wage job before. And Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of things in the air right now. And I don't know what's in store for me, but I hope it's good things. I'm willing to work hard for stuff, I think. Or am I, you know? I have a couple commissions I need to do right now, but I'm doodling instead. But I wanted to make a video on FrostDrive Hangout for everybody. For the few people that watch it, maybe I will do more videos like this of me drawing, because I don't know about anybody else, but dude, video games are just boring sometimes. It's really hard for me to... I actually get kind of sad about this, which is that, you know, when you're a kid and a teen, video games are amazing. They're so ridiculously inspiring and fun, and now it's just like, why even waste my time? I have things to do. That's what it feels like. Man, I live in an area where a natural disaster could easily happen, and ever since I really learned about the logistics of that, it's like changed my mindset on things, where it's now much harder to have fun, because I always feel like we need to prepare. I need to prepare for something that's bad is gonna happen, and it's really hard to shake that feeling lately, especially now because I'm not working and I'm not making money at the moment. And the thing is, I have enough savings that I don't have to stress right now, but I am. And but now that I'm doodling, I feel a lot better already. This is a good idea. And if you want me to do more just drawing and talking videos, I could definitely do that. And I'm gonna probably title this video, I lost everything. I lost everything to crypto. Probably, yeah. It's not even that not accurate. Well, to be completely accurate, I made a lot of money from crypto during the bull run, and now I just pretty much lost all of it. So anybody else who's wanting to get into trading, my suggestion is to paper trade for like a long time before you even do it. Paper trading means just, you know, don't do trading for real, do it for fakesies. Just write your trades on paper, basically. There's websites that help you do paper trading too. And yeah, because if I would have done that, I would have so much more money now. It's ridiculous. I was almost at a point where I could buy a really, really, really dirt cheap house, which is a goal of mine, because, you know, living off as little as possible, that's freaking really cool to me. And there is places in the US where you can get a house for super cheap, and if you can make a living online, then it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter if you live in a freaking dirt cheap town that has nothing going for it. If it's cheap, dude, that's awesome, and you can make money online. That's perfect, because lots of people think life is what you have, but no, life is what you do every day. And I want to do the art, and I don't want to do stupid stuff for somebody else. And yeah, it's not like I don't want to work. I want to do lots of stuff, but I want to be my own boss and make my own money. I can work a lot. Like, yeah, when I'm at home, dude, if I'm not watching YouTube, I'm basically working the whole time, or exercising. I really like training lately. Running every day. Yesterday, I went on a run, and I went down this cul-de-sac, and then I live in a very naturey area. You know, I don't live in a big city. So there was a big wire and then a no trespassing sign, but I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go over it and see what the heck is here. And it was like a forest area, and it was pretty sketch, because I'm going here. It's obviously somebody's property. But that's like messed up anyways. How can somebody own a forest? That's just messed. And yeah, so I'm going down this trail, and then all of a sudden I realized that up the hill you can see like a house, and the house could probably see me if the person was looking out the window. It was really far away though, so I was like, whatever, and kept going. And then eventually the forest goes down so steep, like real steep. I went down this, and when I had to go back up, it was like rock climbing, but in the forest, which is so freaking cool. Why is that not a real sport? Like, oh, that would be so sick. Imagine going up a hill that's so steep, like climbing a mountain in the forest and using like wires and stuff to pull yourself up. That's really cool. So I haven't even mentioned what I'm drawing. I'm drawing Phoebe, which is the main character from my comic series, Evil Villain Academy, which, to be honest, is a comic series I haven't even updated in months because I was having to work a job and make art parlor, and I'm honestly not super great at time management, so this freaking comic is something that got really put off, but I want to change that. And one thing I don't like about comics is it's too much work. Way too much work for telling too little story, especially if you're only one person. You can only do so much, right? And a thing that I've known for a long time, but I haven't even done yet, is switch mediums to visual novel. I'm gonna do it now. Now that I'm not working, and now that I'm freaking done crypto trading, I'm freaking taking a break from that. And if I even get back to it, I'll not trading for real anymore. Screw that. I'm only gonna paper trade and practice strategies. That's Phoebe. She, if you don't know, she's a pixie. Which, oh yeah, I didn't draw her wings. One thing that I have a problem with on my characters, which is that for every single original character I have, I always forget one detail at least. Like this character Phoebe, she actually used to have black hand gloves, but I kept forgetting that detail so much that I just had to alter the design and take it off because I was forgetting it every time, and then I still forget the wings sometimes. Anyways, she's the main character. She's like a little pipsqueak that's super confident, but has all bark, no bite, basically, sort of trope. And yeah, all the characters are evil, but it's kind of like playful evil, like Team Rocket from Pokemon. And it's like Adventure Time sort of world. And I want to say a little bit more mature with I don't know, tone, is that the word? But still like really cute and charming in the same way Adventure Time is. That's the goal, at least. And now that I need to really quit watching YouTube and just start working like 24/7. And then I can make a lot of stuff. I really want to get my Patreon vamped up again. For a while I was doing lots of rewards, and that was pretty awesome, even though nobody watched it so far. Or, you know, actually, you know, someone could have, and I just, you know, they didn't comment, so I don't. I mean, I'm actually a little bit surprised that the little amount of money I'm making on Patreon, even though I haven't updated it in a little bit. But that just goes to show how cool I am. People give me money for doing nothing. But I want to make it really worth it. So anybody here who has lots of change that you want to invest into getting, I don't know the word, entertainment. Yeah, because I'm making comics. And actually on my Patreon, I do have screenplay formats that I've written, extra stories from Evil Villain Academy that you can't find anywhere else. And that's probably what I'm going to start on later today is the next screenplay episode. If anybody doesn't know what screenplay format is, it's like what they write movies in, and it's, you know, like mostly dialogue. There's no fancy novel descriptions, and it's really fun to write in that format, and it seems really profesh too. And then you can easily take that format and then you know, make a comic out of it or a visual novel. And one thing that has been really demotivating, kind of why I discontinued the comic or went on a big hiatus, was that I learned so much about writing and story writing and all that, that I realized me making a comic and just doing it right from the start, and it's the first story, you know, I haven't written dozens of stories is what I'm saying. So me doing a comic of one of my first stories is really naive, because to expect it to be good on your first try or even on your first dozen tries is really dumb. You're gonna be disappointed because story writing is an art that takes a lot of practice. So I was like, oh man, why am I even doing this? I need to practice more. But what I could do And this is how I imagine the series anyways from the start, is that it's more like a cartoon series of episodes. So I just need to start writing lots of different episodes. Because doing like one huge long story is not really smart from a marketing sense. It's just not easy to get into. But if you have lots of episodes, each episode is the opportunity for someone to get into it. Like, you can make a really long comic story, or you can make a few comic strips, and then each comic strip, people can get into that pretty easily. Man, I haven't drawn that much in the last month because I was doing so much training and studying for crypto trading that I never drew in like this past month. And now that I've drawn this character, Sonia, it does not really look like her. Maybe she needs the sad eyebrows because this is a shy character. Not that I don't know what it's like to be shy. She's not stereotypical at all. I really hate cliche shy characters. So this is kind of my attempt to tell people that there's more to it. Being shy is having not a mental disorder, but like mental differentiation. You have a hypersensitivity to the embarrassment, to the pain of embarrassment. What shyness is. It's not, oh, I really like this, and that's what. No, this is so dumb. So freaking dumb. Yeah, like, why am I even. I don't know what to draw next. Let's take this away. Let's draw something new. Draw. Is my thing even okay? Yeah, my model thing is working. Yeah, now also with extra free time, I could get back into animating little sketches and stuff, like with my Frost guy. I don't know. It would be fun, but would it be a smart idea? I don't know. I also gotta think like what can be the smartest thing to get fans to just start making money, whether it's through whatever Patreon merch, starters, whatever. I don't even need much money to survive. That's a thing too. I know some people's like they need to make thousands and thousands a month to survive. That's ridiculous to me. I think I only need like 600 to survive, and then if you can get 600 a month with not doing like 60 hours of work a week, then you can spend all your extra time on building assets, and then using those assets to generate passive income. I know a lot about like financial stuff now that I wish I knew a long time ago, because I can't believe I've worked for 10 years pretty much and don't have much to show for it at all. If I knew from the start when I was 18 that you need to create assets, because that's how rich people think. That's how rich people operate. I mean, normal people think you trade time for money. That's not smart. Bad strat. Real bad. One thing I really want to do soon is I want to do a Kickstarter where I make like little keychains. That would be so cool. I don't know like what theme to do. I did think of one theme, which is like making slime animal designs, making like a frog, slime frog. It's kind of difficult because you really gotta the aesthetic of the things matters so much, because if you make designs that people just don't like, it's not gonna no one's gonna buy it, right? So I thought slime animals, that's an aesthetic, right? I always see the like kawaii aesthetic, and I get that because it is really nice. Like people draw like a milk carton or something, but it's like real sparkly and stuff, and then oh yeah, put it on a keychain, then it sells lots of money. And that would be cool too, but I don't want to just straight copy because that's also not very unique or anything. So if you have any aesthetics that you have in mind, I'll check it out because I want to make some cool stuff. You know what else would be really, really cool? Is like on Patreon or just on a web store. Figure out how to make my own like trading cards. That would be really cool. And not even sell them in packs, but sell them like make each individual card like crazy. Like every card is a holographic with like sparkles and glitter on it. I've seen people do this on YouTube where they print something and then they do these like glitter coats, and it's so freaking cool. And it, here would be like the art of the character or whatever, and it's really cool. And then there's like sparkles on it, and then there's like fake attacks or something. Um, and then it gets mailed to you also in a big little case for a card. You know those cases that you can get for cards, or it's like a sleeve, really. That would be really cool. I would want to buy that. Let me know if you want to buy that in the comments. What a great batch of doodles I've done right here. Great job, FrostDrive. Looks great. What to doodle next? Hmm. Now that I'm drawing, I'm thinking of Art Parlor. And if you don't know, Art Parlor is a drawing show I do with my friends Word and Zombie on another YouTube channel called Art Parlor. Most people probably know of it if you're watching this. I got another episode of that coming out in a couple days. That'll be pretty cool. I'm thinking with Art Parlor that maybe I will do some guest episodes, which means episode where it's me and a guest, and that could be a cool way to just pump out a couple more episodes every month, because me and the boys, Word and Zombie, we only get together like every other week to record 2 episodes, which is a good amount. But just sometimes I wonder if like a couple more videos a month would be good. Definitely need to upload more often there, and get back into promoting the channel so it can freaking grow. I wonder if I really hurt myself by trying to focus on crypto trading. I lost all momentum I had on our Parlor channel. I think the last upload was 3 weeks ago, and that's definitely too long. Same with this FrostDrive Hangout channel. Maybe I'm gonna try to do a video every other day here, especially if I have something to talk about. I'm drawing the mascot of Art Parlor right here. Her name is Mocha. She's like a pink frog. I haven't drawn her in a while. Sometimes I wonder how good this mascot is. People will actually like it, or if it's cringe. I don't know. She's like slightly humanoid. It's like really cartoony. And she has a skirt like this. And then big feet, because frogs got big feet, right? Definitely am pretty rusty with drawing. If I do a few episodes of this, I'll probably get better. Definitely could use some warm-up or whatever. If anybody here is wanting to learn how to draw, my recommendation is to go to drawbox.com. The website is really helpful. It teaches you how to visualize 3D-ness when you're drawing, which is something that took me way longer than it should have, because I didn't train or learn in any smart way at all when I was a teenager and the past couple years. I learned the slow and hard way. Stupid way, basically. I think Mocha's outfit is really cool because it has like rainbow stripes right here, but not with every color. There's a thing with the rainbow that I've discovered, which is that if you take out red and actually you turn red to pink, right? And you turn green to mint. Oh shoot, this one needed to be more blue. Nope, not that blue. Dark. There we go. And then you also take out orange, right? So you have this. Looks really cool. Because, you know, as soon as you put orange in there, I think it gets kind of ruined. Yeah, it does. And this pink could be even lighter. I just think that's awesome. It has a certain appeal to it that normal rainbow doesn't. Like, screw red and orange. Those are not good colors. And also kind of screw green. My two least favorite colors while drawing is like straight green and straight red. I can't even pick the red because I'm so avoidant of it. What the heck? What is red? Is that red? I can't really tell. Anytime I try to pick red, I pick red so infrequently that I don't even know how to pick it on the wheel. I'll always turn red slightly more purpley. So I guess it's called magenta or pink. Pink's the coolest color. Hate red, but I love pink. And then green, I don't know. I think just blue-green looks so much better. Yeah, like mint. Mint is such a nice color. And that's kind of the three main colors of our parlor is these three. Mint, pink, purple. So cool. So I guess that'll do it for this episode. Update is I lost so much money in crypto trading that, you know, hands up in the air. I think I'm gonna quit. And so I'm gonna be focusing hardcore on FrostDrive Hangout, Art Parlor, my comic series, and Patreon. If you want to support me and, you know, make this art keep happening, go to patreon.com/FrostDrive and make a pledge. I'm gonna be doing like lots of bonus content over there. Maybe I'll do more episodes of me drawing and talking like this. But yeah, that's it for now. That's it for me. Bye bye.